Hey guys, DLR here, back with a TDM game for you guys on WMD. And, sorry, I'm going to go ahead and turn my TV volume down here, just so you guys don't hear that in the background. But, I wanted to go ahead and talk about my Modern Warfare 3 wish list while this game is in the background. I think I finished 38-7, which is a really good KD, especially for a TDM. I wasn't camping at all. I was running around using the Galil, not even the FAMAS this time, because I leveled up to like 24. But it was a really fun game. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So back to my Modern Warfare 3 wish list. These aren't in any particular order. It's just sort of me listing some types of things that I'd like to see, and some maybe specific things that I really want to see in Modern Warfare 3 that maybe weren't included in previous Call of Duties. So a triple kill with the nade there, that was pretty nice. And I get the spy plane too. So this is a great gameplay. But the first thing I want is good, strong secondaries. Like many of you have probably seen the Modern Warfare 3, what do they call it, Spec Ops trailer. So in that you probably saw the multiplayer bit at the end where 402 and the other guy were playing. And you saw the one guy who wasn't 402, Robert Bowling, pull out a Glock Magpul as his secondary. If you didn't know what that was, that's submachine gun. That is actually called a Glock Magpul. It folds into a little box. It's a pretty cool gun. So there is my first chopper. I believe I get a second one. I can't remember though. So the next thing I want is more rewards for things like captures and defuses, plants, things like that. And you deserve more points in game modes where it's harder to like play the objective. Like in Search and Destroy, it is going to be hard to plant the bomb or defuse the bomb, because there are going to be people on that and they're going to be trying to take you out. And of course, you've only got one shot at doing that, so you have to do it well. So you should get more points towards your point streak for that than you should when you say cap a domination flag, because it's just a harder task to do. And if they do something like that, that's good, because obviously, you know, planting and search and destroy is much harder than getting a kill in a TDM or a free-for-all. So at this part in the game right here, they are just feeding me kills. I believe this is the part, but they just are rushing up to me, throwing their bodies at me, and they give me a massive streak. It's pretty cool. But I guess that's all I really had to talk about for capture and plant rewards and stuff. And that's a pretty important thing. You know, they'd better have something like that in there, because otherwise that could be game ruining when you only get like 1 point towards your point streak for planting a search bomb. Next up, less powerful kill streaks. Because, you know, you've got things like the chopper gunner, and dogs, which just destroy the enemy, and while those things are up, they can barely go outside. When there are dogs, they really have to like go up a ladder and hide, or something like that, to be able to stay away from them, just because they're going to be seeking them out all the time. So I'd like to see some less powerful kill streaks that don't really interfere with the game as much, because it's a gun-on-gun game, unlike Battlefield, where there's supposed to be vehicles and all kinds of stuff running around like that. So that's the kind of stuff I'd like to see. I don't know what the less powerful kill streaks would be. Maybe stuff like a special gun that gets dropped in for you and you take it out of a care package and it's just a little bit stronger or something. But not game ruining for other players. Like, I've joined so many sessions in progress where there are people who already have their chopper gunners up, or they already have dogs up, and I lose the game because of something like that. Next up, we've got, you drop everything that you're carrying when you die. It's happened so much to me where I shoot someone with a sniper rifle and they don't die, and I shoot them again and they drop into second chance, and then I shoot them again and they're finally dead, and then I'm out of ammo. And then what am I supposed to do? Because all they're going to drop is their little pistol that they were carrying, and I just can't do anything with that. You know, what am I supposed to do with this pistol when I'm out of ammo? So you should drop everything. Like, you should drop your equipment, you should drop your frags, you should drop both of your weapons, all that kind of stuff, so that people can resupply from you once they kill you. Because you know, when I like to use scavenger, because I always have that problem where I'm constantly running out of ammo if I don't have scavenger. So that's something that I'd like to see added. I'd also like to see better default classes, because, you know, in this COD Black Ops, you've got the M16 as your starter assault rifle, and that is terrible for newcomers to the game because they're going to get turned off to assault rifles early, which is probably the strongest type of gun in the game, because they've got the 3-shot burst M16, and they may, if they don't have any knowledge of guns, they may think that all assault rifles are 3-shot burst. So they need a fully automatic assault rifle to start off with, preferably something strong and accurate, so that people will get turned on to assault rifles early. And maybe some more powerful secondaries to start off with as well, like machine pistols. Don't give somebody a pistol to start off with, or a rocket launcher. They're not going to know how to use that thing if they're new to the COD series. So give them a nice, good set of guns that they will be able to use easily and effectively when they're just starting to play. Otherwise, people will get turned off to the good guns. So, oh guys, it looks like my gameplay here has ended. But I'm just going to keep on recording. You'll just watch that as a backdrop for a while, I guess. So, next up. They obviously had better nerf, or noof, or whatever I said. They'd better nerf noob tubing, because that was almost game ruining in Modern Warfare 2. It was just so overpowered, and they never patched it. It's been bad the entire time, and they haven't done anything about it. Unlike in Black Ops, where the FAMAS and AK-74 and G11 were overpowered, and they fixed it all, so now everything is fairly fair. Except for the FAMAS, which is clearly the best gun in the game, but I can't use it because I'm a YouTube commentator. Next up, some sort of custom unlock system, because I don't like having to buy my guns like they have it now, because I have to unlock it and I have to buy it. In Modern Warfare 2, I just had to unlock it. But I do like how you could buy attachments and not have to do some ridiculous thing to get all the attachments. That's kind of nice, but I'd like to see some kind of good custom unlock system. And also, I'd like to see knockback from bullets, because in real life, when you get hit by a sniper bullet, or even an assault rifle bullet like an FAL, which is a very high caliber 7.62 by 41mm, that's a big bullet, and it is going to knock you down when you get hit by it. I at least want to see you get pushed back a little, or have your gun like thrust up into the air once you start getting shot. Because in real life, when you're getting shot by an FAL, you're not going to turn and start spraying with your fully automatic rifle. You're probably going to be dead, or you're going to be on the ground gasping for air. So, next up, better snipers. Because in Black Ops, up until just maybe a month ago, I'd say maybe 2 months ago, before the sniper patch came out, you couldn't do anything with those things. They were inaccurate, they weren't strong enough. You couldn't no-scope, like, even if you were dead on the person. You couldn't quick-scope. You couldn't do anything with snipers. Just make them better, and it will all be okay. I'd also like to see some longer games, like a limitless free-for-all, where you just join up when you want to and leave when you want to. And you can just earn a ton of points and then leave, and never have to go through the long process of waiting a minute between each lobby, which can take you a long time to level up, which could be spent actually playing the game. So I'd like to see some more missing with guns, because in reality, there is no perfect assault rifle like you see in Black Ops, or no perfect sniper. Sometimes you're going to have your crosshairs or your sight directly lined up with somebody, and you're just going to miss because the gun is not perfect. I know guns like the Barrett are usually extremely accurate. Those are some great rifles, but it's still just not going to be perfectly accurate like you see in the COD series. Your bullet is not always going to go where you have your sights. So I'd like to see some bullets, maybe 90% of the time they should be accurate, but maybe 10% of the time your bullet will just go off to the side somewhere and it may miss somebody. And just a few more things here, guys, so you won't have to keep watching this backdrop. Interactive maps. Things like elevators and trains and cars, possibly, that you could do stuff with, like, I don't know, I doubt that they're gonna have cars because this is not a vehicle-based game, but it would be cool to see, like, you'd be able to move something with like a crane, like move a shipping container with somebody inside it. That would be really cool. Move it around a dock. I think that would be really awesome. And it was like let's see, what's the latest one called? I guess Escalation map pack. They had an elevator that you could use, which was pretty cool. And maybe a train that would occasionally move through a map, and you could jump on it and get a ride to the end of the map or something. Or you could even shoot with your pistol or your SMG while you were on the side of the train holding on, and people could shoot you off of there if they wanted to. The last thing I want to see from Modern Warfare 3 is good map packs that they put a lot of effort into, and that will maybe even add some new maps to Spec Ops Survival. I want to see lots of support in the game so that the map packs are kept nice and they're actually, you know, good maps that you would like to see in the out-of-the-box game. So that's basically it, guys. Or actually, you know, there's one more thing that I want to cover that I just thought of now. The colors. Now, in Black Ops, you see the colors are just so dull. They have the basic colors that they use are some grimy yellows. They use like a gray for the snow. They use gray for most walls. They only use dark colors. Now, the Cold War was a bad period in time just because, you know, it was a time of war. But it didn't look like that. Just because our country is in a time of war doesn't mean that, you know, the colors are going to go gray. That's not how it works. It was still vibrant, good-looking colors, like in Modern Warfare 2, where you've got favela versus underpass. And I know I saw Woody's Gamertag make that reference as well. But let's see, what's another good reference? You've got Wasteland, which is a pretty uncolored map, versus something like, let's see, what's a good colored map? A nice, good, shady map. I can't think of any off the top of my head, guys. Oh, Terminal is a good example. They've got bright, vibrant colors. It looks like a real airport would. The colors look great. It's well lit. You can see everything clearly. So that would be a good comparison. Wasteland is fairly dull. They've got dead grass in Chernobyl. Stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. DLR signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I already said that.